right, you know what time it is. Live from the BearMuscle Garage, it's time for Fit Crew. What do we got in store for you today? Let's go ahead and share this on screen. So today is battle day, and we're going to be battling some runs and some kettlebell swings. So in a 2-minute window, we are going to run 200 meters. And then we're going to do as many kettlebell swings as we can do until those 2 minutes are up. And then we're going to rest 2 minutes while heat 2 is going. We're going to go back and forth, battling, but mostly cheering each other on until we've each done 5 rounds. And we may be looking at this thinking, I don't have 200 meters to run or kettlebell swings. They kind of get me going with my shoulders and everything. Don't worry, guys. As always, we're going to warm up really well, and we're going to go through all the options that will allow you to do this workout or your version of it, right where you are, using what you have and doing what you can. But let's go ahead and start this general warm up. Here we go. Let's get some arm circles going back, arm circles back. And as you know, my name is Coach Chris. I am a level 3 CrossFit trainer, which means I've logged thousands of hours over many years, helping many people just like you live their best life through health and fitness. Let's move on to arms across the chest. Hug yourself, love yourself. One of the ways I've been privileged to help you guys live your best life is through the Committed Club Academy. And in the Academy, we dig deep into the habits that we go after in this program, plus the methodology, the what and the why and the how behind the workouts that we do in this program in order for us to fully understand and get the most out of it. Let's move on to the wrist wave. So in this program, we emphasize the basic fundamental habits that will get us results. Drinking enough water, getting enough sleep, planning out our meals, being consistent with flexi time and the WODs. But in the Academy, we understand why these habits are so important, and we understand why we do what we do. Why so many burpees? Why so many cleans? Why so many snatches? How does this make us better? Let's move on to some high knees into chest, or if it works better, we could do some high elbows like this. And we've had hundreds of Fit Crew family all over the world attend the Academy, some for many semesters, and every single time we improve the curriculum, we make it better and better. We have awesome teams and team projects that you can choose to participate in or not. And the best part about it is that you can participate on demand at your own pace with your own schedule. Let's go ahead and move on to some calf raises. Up on the toe, back on the heel, up on the toe, back on the heel. Or if it works better, we can do some wrist extensions like this. And the Academy definitely unlocks some potential that you didn't even know that you would have. The camaraderie, the forging of friendships that we make, it is definitely an unforgettable time. Let's move on to some jumping jacks, or we could do some stepping jacks if we want low impact. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, please click that link that's in this video to understand how we can enroll in the Academy, signing up for that On-Track Unlimited membership, or you can feel free to message me directly for more details. Let's go ahead and take a break from this warm-up, guys, and we're going to move on to the activation phase, which is where we're going to do a couple different moves that are going to help us to get specifically ready for today's workout. So the first thing we're going to do is some glute bridges. And let's go ahead and have Reb demonstrate 2 glute bridges for us. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then the glute bridges are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 glute bridges together. So a couple things to keep in mind. We are laying on our back. We've got those feet super close to the hips and we are squeezing those glutes. getting those hips higher and higher each time. And we want to think fast up, hold the top, slow on the way back down. And so good job here on these glute bridges. Next, we're going to roll over and do the calf stretch. Let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 reps of the calf stretch on each leg for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, we're actually going to get the elbows involved, doing some dynamic elbows like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the calf stretch on each side. Now it could be that doing this off the ground might be a bit hard on the wrist, in which case we may choose to do this off of an inclined surface. And let's have twin one demonstrate here. This could be off of a sofa or off a counter or even off the wall, where we're going to get into an incline pike position there, bending the one knee, pulling the back heel into the ground. But if we're doing this on the ground as prescribed, we are piking those hips up, bending the one knee, pulling that back heel into the ground. And so good job here on this dynamic calf stretch. Next, we're going to do some high knees, but we're going to add a twist, literally. We're going to do some high knee hip circles. We're going to get that knee up and out to the side like this. And if balance is an issue, we can definitely grab hold of a pole or a wall or something along those lines if needed. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then we're going to do some alternating forward arm raises like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 high knees. And so a couple things to keep in mind here. We're getting that knee up above hip level and then circling out to the side, really opening up those hip flexors, especially for the running that we're going to be doing today, whether we're doing the shuttle runs in place or if we happen to have a running route that we can run outside perhaps. Either way, we want to get those hips nice and open for all these runs. And so good job here on these high knees. Next, we're going to do some reverse lunges. Let's go ahead and have Rev demonstrate 2 reps of the reverse lunge for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then the reverse lunge is going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the reverse lunge for us. So on the reverse lunge, we are going to take a big step back and slightly to the side until that back knee touches the ground. And notice the knee protection there. We want to have either a mat or perhaps some knee sleeves. But we are looking for that knee to touch the ground. Now, this could be a challenging range of motion for many of us, in which case we may choose to do some step downs, just like we see Deb doing here. So we have either a step riser or a box or a footstool or even some stairs. But starting from standing on the surface, we're going to alternate stepping down, keeping the front leg up and then just alternating back and forth like this. And that recreates the reverse lunge motion. And so good job here on these reverse lunges. Next, what I'd like everyone to do is let's go ahead and grab a light kettlebell, if you have one. By light, I mean 10 pounds or less, 5 kilos or less. If we don't have a light kettlebell, then any other light common household object will do, preferably something with a handle today. So it could be an empty purse, empty laundry detergent jug, empty water jug. Or if we don't have anything with a handle, it could be another item. It could be a light dumbbell, a pillow, a shoe, a teddy bear, a water bottle. But no matter the case, it must be super light. We always start light before we go heavy, if at all. So with this light object in hand, we're going to do some kettlebell sumo deadlifts. And let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 reps of the sumo deadlift for us. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then the sumo deadlifts are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the kettlebell sumo deadlift. So a couple things to keep in mind. We've got this kettlebell on the ground in between the feet, and we're gonna have those hips super low, but then we're gonna have the chest up, shoulders back, looking straight ahead. We're gonna take a deep breath in and then brace that core as we drive the ground away, getting to a fully standing locked out position with those shoulders back at the top. And then we want to keep it close to the body, bracing that core on the way back down as well. And so good job here on these kettlebell sumo deadlifts. And finally, we're going to do some Russian swings. So let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 2 reps of the Russian swing for us. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then those Russian swings are going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the Russian swings together. So a couple things to keep in mind. This swing is going to initiate as we throw that kettlebell back between the legs, and then we are squeezing the glutes to get that up to face level. And so we don't want to think down and up. We actually want to think back then up. We're getting that kettlebell back to harness the power of the glutes and the legs and power that up to face level. So good job here on these Russian swings. Well, that is it for the activation phase. Now we're going to move on to the movement prep, which is where we're going to practice specifically the 2 moves that we're going to do in today's workout. The first move is the run. And if you happen to have a space that you can just run, even if it's not 200 meters, maybe less 100 meters, we're going to do a bit of a test here. What I'd like you to do is to run a distance for about 30 seconds and then turn around. And that's going to be actually a good distance for us to use in today's workout, because we're looking for about 1 minute's worth of running before we get into the swings. But most of us don't have this space. We're actually going to be doing some shuttle runs at home to recreate the feel of running that distance of 200 meters. And so we're going to do 10 sets of shuttle runs to replicate the 200 meters. And let's demonstrate some shuttle runs. Let's have twin one first show us the 50-foot shuttle run, which is the preferred method. So running 25 feet down with or without curbing, that's up to you. And then as you come back to where you came from, boom, that is 1. And notice how we're not tapping the ground today. A lot of times on shuttle runs, we'll tap the ground, but today we're not tapping the ground. Or it could be that we just need to do our shuttle runs in place, which is going to be sets of 20 high knees at a time. Let's go ahead and have twin one demonstrate 1 in place shuttle run. And then after the 20 high knees, we can either use a finger counting method or change direction. But once again, we are not tapping the ground today after each set of shuttle runs. And if we are doing this from the seated position, then we're going to do 20 arm raises. And then after each set of 20, we're gonna clap those hands, or once again, use the finger counting method, but no need to tap the ground today. So let's everyone join in here and let's do 5 sets of shuttle runs. And so the preferred method today is going to be doing these 50-foot shuttle runs, which is running 25 feet down and back. And that's going to count as one of those shuttle runs. And if we don't have the 25 feet of space, then we can do the in-place shuttle runs that we talked about. We're going to be doing in the workout 10 sets of these 20 high knees, or the 20 arm raises if we're doing this from the seated position. But whatever version is better for you and wherever is better for you to do these runs, let's not worry as much about the logistics of the camera at this point. Let's just do what's going to give you the best stimulus in today's workout. And so good job on these shuttle runs, whether we're doing the 50-foot versions or the 20 high knees in place, or if we happen to be able to run outside. The second move that we are doing in today's workout is kettlebell swings, which is going to be a full overhead swing, potentially. If we've got some shoulder issues going on, then we can certainly keep it a Russian swing up to face level. But let's go ahead and have Twin One demonstrate a couple reps of the full kettlebell swing here. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then that kettlebell swing is going to look like this. So let's everyone join in and let's do 10 reps of the full kettlebell swing. So just like the Russian swing, we're going to initiate by throwing that kettlebell back between the legs, and we are using the glutes to power this up and then punch those arms back at the top as we punch our head through. And notice how Twin One has that lead up swing, which is going to be especially important if we're using a heavier kettlebell. We do a little bit of a lead up swing before boom, going all the way. But as we're in these swings, we have a nice firm grip on that kettlebell, throwing that back, using the glutes to power this up. And like we said, if we've got some shoulder stuff going on, we prefer to do that Russian swing just up to face level. That's another great option for us today. And so good job here on these kettlebell swings. Well, now it's ramp up time. If you've been earning badges and you'd like to add some weight to do either the scaled, intermediate, or RX weight on these kettlebell swings, then let's start to gradually add some weight, doing about 5 to 10 practice swings at a time, adding a little bit of weight each time until we get to the weight that we want to use for our division. And we've got a couple minutes here, no need to rush, plenty of time to do some in-between sets before we get to the weight that we want to use for today's workout. But if we have not been earning badges, or we're just getting back into this after a long time off, then please, let's not add any weight. That super light weight that we were just using in the warm-up is going to be more than enough for us today. It's very important that we have the right form and consistency before we add or reintroduce intensity, such as by adding weight or going fast. And whether we're adding weight or not, let's pay close attention to the following checklist. Number 1, please make sure your device is fully charged or plugged in, so we can get through this whole workout without losing you. Number 2, let's grab some water. Let's take a sip. And let's make sure we got our water nearby so we can take a sip as needed all throughout the workout. Number 3, I'm going to give everyone a 3, 2, 1, go countdown. And that's how you can synchronize your timer with mine if you choose to use one. Number 4, music. Super important. Today is battle day. We want a good song for every single round that we're doing. Songs that are going to get us pumped up and ready to swing into action. So, what is on your playlist? You can blast your music as loud as you want, as long as you can still hear me helping you throughout the workout. And lastly, how are we keeping track of these rounds? This is a 5-round battle. What we're scoring here is the swings. The run is going to be what we call the buy-in. That's going to be the same each time. But we do want to keep track of how many swings we're getting done each round to hopefully build across the rounds. So one of the best ways to keep track of that is having the workout written down close by, perhaps with a scorecard. So if you're a teacher's pet like Bubbles, nice and green, and we've got Mighty Mouse as well with the neat scorecard there. Let's go ahead and show your scorecard or your whiteboard or whatever you've got the workout written down on. So here we go, guys. Teacher's pet picture in 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm going to bring the workout back on screen one more time here, and then we'll get going. So in just about a minute, we're going to start this timer. And we're about to do this BearMuscle Battle WOD, which is in 2 minutes. We're going to do a 200-meter run, and then as many kettlebell swings as we can get done until the 2 minutes are up. And then we're going to rest 2 minutes while heat 2 is going. And we're going to go back and forth in this fashion until we've all done 5 rounds each. And your score is going to be the amount of swings that you get done each round. So we are looking to get about a minute's worth of swings. So we're looking for that run to take us about a minute or perhaps even less each round. So if we're doing the shuttle runs, let's pick the version of the shuttle run that we can get done in less than a minute, all 10 sets of those shuttle runs. It could be that we need to mix and match. Maybe the 50-foot shuttle runs are going to take us too long if we do 10 of those. Maybe we need to do some of the in-place ones. That's completely fine. But we're looking to get that run done within about a minute or so that we have a minute's worth of kettlebell swings. And holding on to these swings for probably at least 10 to 15 at a time if we could pick a weight that allows us to do that. If we do happen to be running the distance and we have a place that we can run outside, we have to determine a good distance for us. Maybe 200 meters is too much. Then whatever we just got in that 30-second test, that's going to be our halfway point, and we can run back. So it could be maybe a 100-meter run for us. It could be a 150-meter run. But we want to have about a minute's worth of run, a minute's worth of swings, and we want to go all out in these rounds. So your score is going to be the amount of swings you get done after we've completed the run in these 2-minute rounds. And we're going to end up doing 5 rounds each, 2 minutes on, 2 minutes off. So if you are good to go, give me a thumbs up here and we'll get this going. We're going to have Twin 1, Mighty Mouse, and Bubbles in Heat 1, while we have Reb and Deb, the cheerleaders, cheering on, getting loud. And so here we go, guys. I'm going to give us a 10-second countdown. And then I'm going to highlight Twin 1 to get us going. 10 shuttle runs. And then as many kettlebell swings as we can get done in a 2-minute window. Doing this for a total of 5 rounds each. Starting in 10 seconds. Let's get ready. 3, 2, 1, and they're off. Twin 1 sprinting on the first of 10 sets of shuttle runs here. That was 1, and now she's on to 2. Mighty Mouse doing the 10 sets of the 20 arm raises. And we got Bubbles doing the run. She's got a track where she can do this off camera, but that's awesome. That's going to be good for her to be able to do those 50-foot shuttle runs. And we got our cheerleaders. Let's hear from our cheerleaders here.
Woohoo, let's go.
Go, ladies, go. Run, run, run.
Represent for Heat 2. Let's go. Woohoo.
So Twin 1 almost done with these 10 shuttle runs here.
Coach D. All right, Mighty Mice. I see you, girl.
Mighty
My
Mouse
arms are getting tired watching Mighty Mouse.
getting through these shuttle runs.
Nice job, guys.
And here comes Bubbles.
Woohoo,
Does
go
those
Becky.
runs exactly at that 1 minute mark. And
Nice.
that kettlebell getting
Woo.
on swings here.
Nice job, Kia. Nice job, Auntie. Nice job, Kia.
And here goes Twin 1. Heavy kettlebell here, about to do that little lead up swing.
Nice.
And then let's hold on to this bell
Nice.
the whole time. We got about
Ooh.
30 seconds
Nice.
left, which means we got 30 seconds.
Mighty
Deb
Mouse.
is on deck. Reb is on deck. Let's get ready.
Nice,
Keep
guys.
going over there.
Holding on to that kettlebell. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1, and off we go. We got Reb running in the neighborhood. We've got Deb doing some shuttle runs. And Bubbles, Mighty Mouse, Twin 1 couldn't be happier. That was an intense first round, huh? But going back and forth, doing 10 sets of these shuttle runs here. And let's hear from the cheering squad.
You got this. You got this.
Go, ladies, you got this.
You got
Let's
this.
go, let's go. Go, Reb and Deb.
You got this, Deb. You got this, Reb. Keep going. Keep going. You got this.
And
Keep
we are
going.
coming up on the 1 minute mark. So Deb wisely switching to some in-play shuttle runs. Reb getting back from that run.
All right, Reb.
Nice.
Getting
Get it,
these
girl.
swings here.
Very nice.
Holding on to that kettlebell. So a good strategy, especially if you have a full minute of swings to go, is to hold on for about 10 to 15 at a time. Take a break and then just do one more unbroken set. You have time for about 2 sets in that minute if that's what you're doing.
Good job.
Deb on these swings.
Go, Deb.
And just like that, Heat 1 on deck in about 20 seconds. Time flies when we're having fun. So 10 more seconds of swings here. And 3, 2, 1. Round 2, top of the second for Heat 1. We've got Twin 1. Boom. Off to the races. Mighty Mouse. Bubbles off to the races as well. Reb and Deb recovering from that first round. But we see how this is going to go. This is intense today. Simple. Not easy, but simple. Hitting these runs, hitting these swings. Running down, running back. Getting this done. And let's hear from the cheering squad.
Keep it going, guys. You're doing good.
Great, Mighty Mouse.
Look at those arms go.
Woohoo! Twin 1. Nice.
And Bubbles back first from the front once again.
That's my best friend.
Taking
My
a
best
breather. Yep.
Nice job, Ankia. Nice job.
She's like, don't make me laugh. I'm trying to swing.
Nice job, guys.
Twin one. Joining in.
Nice, Benoit. Nice. Knocking him out. Oh, nice.
And
Nice.
here goes Mighty Mouse.
Right, Mighty
Just like
Mouse.
that.
Woo.
20 seconds here for Team Reb and Deb about to go.
Woo.
So we are holding on here, guys. Couple more seconds.
Keep going, keep going.
And boom. Round two, bottom of the second for Reb and Deb. Reb hitting that run in the neighborhood. Deb hitting these runs inside.
You got this, guys.
Bubbles thinking about her life right now after these rounds. But everyone doing well.
Doing great, ladies. Let's go. Let's go.
Come on, ladies.
Keep going. You got
Hitting
this.
these
Keep
runs.
going.
Look at that. Running.
Running.
Run. Just keep running. Just keep running.
And
You
Reb
got this, Deb. You
coming
got
around the
this, Deb.
corner.
All right.
Back from this
outside.
run.
Woo.
About to hit these swings.
Get
Bottom
it.
of the second here. And the cheering squad going wild.
You got this.
Let's
Keep
go.
going.
Let's go.
Get it, ladies.
Yes.
Deb
got
about to
this.
finish off some runs and hit that kettlebell.
Bottom of the second.
Good job.
Nice big sets here, guys.
Good job. Good job.
Good job, ladies.
Deb as well,
Deb did.
joining in on these swings. And time
Deb.
really flies here. These 2 minutes seem to be getting shorter and shorter in the rest. We got 20 more seconds before Bubbles. Super excited to go into the next round here. Twin one as well, getting ready to go. So 10 seconds. Let's hold on to that bell. Let's hold on to that bell. 3, 2, 1. Top of the third. Twin one taking off. Mighty Mouse taking off. Reb and Deb writing down scores, recovering. But nice work here, guys. Let's keep breathing. Let's keep pushing. And we are on this. Hitting these runs. Holding on to that kettlebell when we get to it. And these battle WODs have definitely been an awesome addition to this season. We
Nice
learn to
job,
push.
guys.
We learn to pace. We learn about intensity. And we've been doing this long enough that we've been seeing some echo WODs. Basically retesting the battle movements, but straight through in a 4 or 5 round format. And there goes Twin one with the fastest set of runs that she's done so far. Mighty Mouse almost done. Bubbles back from the run.
Nice. Ooh, nice.
About to hit these swings here.
Nice, Ankia.
And just like that, 20 more seconds of the till the bottom of the third. So we got Reb and Deb about to go.
Nice.
So let's get ready. Let's hold on to that bell. Hold on to that bell. 3, 2, 1. Bottom of the third here. Reb taking off. Deb taking off as well. hitting this run. And Bubbles is going through it. But so is Twin One. So is Mighty Mouse. We are all going through it here. Taking a moment to breathe and cheer.
Woo! Rev and
You got
Deb.
this. You got this, Reverend. Yeah, you got this.
Rev
Going.
making her way back around the corner.
Rev and Deb. Woo! There's Rev.
Let's go, ladies.
Coming
Woo.
back, coming back.
She's running back. Woo!
Go, Red.
Taking a quick breather before getting onto this kettlebell here.
Woo!
So let's throw it back, pop that up.
Woo.
Nice work there,
Good
Rev.
job, Mama.
Deb
Got
finishing off some shuttle runs in place.
Get it, Deb. Come on, you got this. I
And
see the
just
wind.
like that,
Do it.
30 seconds until Heat 1 is on deck for the
Good
top
job.
of the
Good
fourth.
job. Let's go, ladies. Let's
You
go.
got this. You got this. Keep going.
Let's go. Get it,
Hold
girl.
on to that kettlebell. Using the power of the hips, using the power of the glutes, keeping the chest up, not letting that
Go
kettlebell
back.
take us
Go,
down.
Red. Go, Red. Go, Red. Go, Red.
Top
Go
of the
Red.
fourth, starting in 3, 2, 1, and here we go. Twin One off, Mighty Mouse off, Bubbles on that run. Dip, Rev wisely taking a quick sip. Deb as well, recovering here. And this round 4 is what I call the most important round. It's not quite the last round, but we are deep into this. It's easy to lose focus. But let's not slip. Let's hold on here. We are hitting these runs. Keep it on pace.
Nice job, everyone. Nice job.
Cheering on.
Good job. Let's go. Woo-hoo. Let's get it. Nice job, guys.
Breathing hard, pushing hard. Almost done with these runs. About to get on that kettlebell. And there goes Twin One, walking up to that bell. Getting a nice little lead up swing. And then, boom, going to town. Mighty Mouse as well on these swings. 20 more seconds here. Bubbles getting ready to get a couple swings in. Let's get a couple swings in here, Bubbles. But we got Rev and Deb on deck in about 10 seconds. Can't be right. Yeah, it's coming back. And 3, 2, 1. Bottom of the fourth here for Rev and Deb. And time definitely seems to speed up as we get through these rounds, right, Bubbles? Rest is getting shorter and shorter. But we are doing this thing.
Go, ladies.
Love to hear from the cheering squad.
Got this. Keep going.
Got this. Go, ladies.
You
Go,
got this.
ladies.
Keep going.
Come on, Deb. We're almost done.
Almost done here, guys.
Yes, yes. Bottom of the fourth. Bottom of the fourth.
And Rev on her way back from this run.
Yes, nice.
Making good time on each
Go,
of these
Rev.
sets of runs here. Round 4, no different.
Good
Safety
job.
first. Tying those laces, but let's get right onto those swings though.
Good job, ladies. Hit those swings.
Holding on to that bell.
Good job.
Deb
Right.
on that bell.
Deb's on the swing. All right.
Got this. Keep going.
Love the cheering squad.
Whew.
A cheering squad getting ready to go in 30 seconds here on the last round.
Oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, you got this.
Oh, let's
Keep
go.
going. Deb and Reb, you got this. Keep going.
About 15 more seconds of these swings. And getting ready for this last round, the bottom of the fifth. 3, 2, 1, and we're off. On the last round here for Heat 1. Let's make this run just a little faster. See if we can squeeze out a couple more swings. Make it the last round, fast round. So good stuff here. Reb on this last set of rest. Deb as well on this last set of rest. Meanwhile, Heat 1 doing the most here, giving it their all. So
Last
deep
round,
breaths.
guys. You're almost there. Keep going. Good job.
Last set of cheering from the Heat 2 cheering squad.
Last round, fast round.
You got this, guys. Woohoo! Nice job, everyone.
And Twin 1 with the fastest
Nice.
set of runs yet.
Nice,
Bubbles
guys.
as well with a faster
Nice,
split
Steve.
time this
Nice
time.
on here.
And we are going on these swings here.
Nice. Oh, nice, Mighty Mouse.
Mighty Mouse joining on these swings as well.
Nice job, girl. Nice job.
And just about 30 seconds, Reb and Deb on deck for their last round coming up. So let's get ready. Let's hold on to this kettlebell. 10 more seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Last round, bottom of the fifth for Team Reb and Deb. On this last set of runs. And Bubbles, finally, done.
Y'all got this.
Twin 1, done. Mighty Mouse, happy to be done.
Yes.
But let's cheer on Reb and Deb.
Let's
Y'all
go.
got this. Keep going.
Last round, fast round.
Let's go, Rev. Let's go, Dev. Let's go, Rev. Let's go, Dev. Just keep running. Just keep running. Just keep
Got
running.
this. Keep going.
Your feet are
Reb
spread.
coming around the corner
You can
on
go
this
fast.
last run here. And then last set of swings. Let's see if we can squeeze out at least 1 or 2 more.
Good job, Reb.
Good job, Mama.
We
Good
are
swing.
on it, guys.
Woo, woo.
Whew.
Good job.
Reb
Good job.
on these swings.
Hit
Deb
those swings.
on these swings.
Good job, Deb.
Good job. Good job. Good job, guys.
Almost there. 30 more seconds, and the cheering squad is going wild.
Woo! 30 more
Keep
seconds.
going.
Let's
You
go.
got
Let's go.
this.
Pop that
Got
weight
this.
up.
Keep going.
Even got some cheering dancing going on. Twin
Yeah.
1 sending the
Let's
stanky
go.
leg energy.
Rev, you're killing it, girl. Get it.
10 more seconds.
Just a couple seconds.
That's it. That's it.
3,
Keep going.
2, 1, and that is time.
All right.
Woo!
Good Good job.
Crazy. But I'll tell you what, guys, we are now at the best part of the workout, which is the cool down stretch. And this stretch helps us to fight soreness, increase flexibility, so we can come back day after day, staying consistent and committed. So the first stretch that we're today is the seal stretch. And that's going to be where we're laying face down, and then we push up like this. Nice active shoulders, letting those hips sink into the ground. Or if that's a bit hard on the wrist, we could do it off the elbows. And let's hear some high-low buffalo. So let's hear first from twin one. And if we're doing this from the seated position, we can get those arms up and pull back like this. But what is your high-low buffalo twin one?
My high were the runs. The low was the swing. It was a little challenging with that weight. It was really burning, but the buffalo was that I challenged myself a little heavier with the kettlebell swing today. It burned, but I stuck with it, and I was able to push through and stay with that weight. But happy about that.
Yes, so glad that you stuck with it and that you held on to that bell the whole time. You hit exactly what we were looking for. So good job there, twin one. Let's now switch from the seal into the frog. So we're getting those hips back, knees out to the side, opening up like this. And while we're over here, let's hear from Reb. And if we're doing this from the seated position, then we're going to get those hands down to the shoulder blades and pull back like this. But what is your high-low buffalo, Reb?
My high was the running because I got to run outside, and my neighborhood is not flat, so it's kind of an extra challenge to do those hills, which is kind of fun, I guess. The low is the swings because I've said it before, but I need a heavier kettlebell. The buffalo, just it was just a really fun, challenging workout, and I love this format.
Yes, I noticed that too. You were just like the old adage, you were running uphill both ways, but you know what? You got it done, and that just added another level of spiciness and just another level of, keeping it interesting, right? And looked like a nice, beautiful fall day out where you were as well, like the leaves changing, so at least you had that as well. But good job pushing those runs, getting back on about a minute each time with a minute on that kettlebell. Let's now move on to the supine twists. We're gonna get one knee into the chest, twist, and pull down with that opposite hand. And while we're over here, let's hear from Bubbles. And if we're doing this from the seated position, we're gonna twist toward the right, holding on to whatever we need to. But what is your high-low buffalo, Bubbles?
High-low buffalo. So high, I would say, were the kettlebell swings. Love kettlebell swings. Low was the runs, although that's also a buffalo because I was able to do at least 5 down and back running, and then I did some in place shuttle runs to do the other 5. So that was really cool. Like that was a low, but also a buffalo for me. And then the other buffalo was that I went a little heavy on my kettlebell. So yeah, my arms were burning too. And yeah, I was like, oh, why did you do this? But I was like, you can do this. You got this. Don't punk out. So, so I kept up with it. So that's my high-low buffalo for today.
And I love to hear that. That's what we want to do. Just progressively challenge ourselves a little bit more each time. And so doing a little bit more runs, doing a little bit more weight, but holding on either way. So good job there, Bubbles. And let's go ahead and switch to supine twists on the other side. And while we're over here, we had heard or mentioned at the beginning of the episode that the Academy has done wonders for so much of our Fit Crew family. And let's put Mighty Mouse on the spot here. They've done the Academy a number of times. And so How's the academy helped you to stay on track? And by the way, if we're stretching from the seated position, let's now twist toward the left, holding on to whatever we need to.
Yes, I've been to academy a couple of times, and it have helped me to stay on track. Even recently, I had surgery, and I remember to keep being hydrated, get my sleep, and also just even meal prep what I could. So even during those weeks, it helped me to stay on track to recovery fast from a surgery, so I can come back to start back working out. So the academy have helped me with those reminders and to incorporate it in my life, so I can keep moving forward.
What a powerful experience, Mighty Mouse. You just never cease to amaze us with your dedication and with your progress. And so glad that through surgeries and other life events, all you can do is just think about your habits. You know, how can I stay on my game? But all of these things help you to recover faster and just to live your best life now. So thank you so much, Mighty Mouse, for your great example and words of wisdom. Well, that's our WOD, that's our stretch, that's our high-low buffalo. You know what's left. This sweaty selfie, right? Because this is kind of, if we don't take this selfie, let's flex on the camera here and let's take this selfie. Sweaty selfie in 3, 2, 1. And special requests. We love our mascots. Let's see Kirby over here. Do we have any other mascots with us? Let's take a crazy face picture with these mascots out. Yeah, we've got another one over there too. If you got a mascot, go ahead and let's get that ready for this, the crazy face picture. Here we go. Crazy mascot face. 3, 2, 1. And let's put the fists in the middle for the cheer. So on 3, 2 claps, fit crew. Here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Hey, crew.
Crew. Thank you guys so much. If you enjoy this program, then please give this channel a subscribe, a like, and a share. Thank you very much, and see you next time.